Hold up. Is it going to be loud?
It's already live.
It's already live. We are live.
Hello! Welcome to the Booksplosion. Dear Booksplosion? What are we calling these?
Dear Booksplosion.
It's Dear Booksplosion.
Reflections, episode 2, where basically we are going over the last 10 years of Booksplosion and highlighting some of our favorite and most exciting moments of our era of Booksplosion.
Of the Booksplosion journey.
Make a heart with me.
I've got it.
Come down here.
I can't do it. It's hard. Okay. Anyways.
Oh, fuck. I was trying to tweet our link.
Anyways, hello. We're Booksplosion. I'm Kat.
I'm Christine.
I'm Jesse.
And we're Booksplosion.
But yeah, basically we've just been like sharing stories, going over memories, playing games. This time we are going to be focusing a little bit more on the chat because last time we were just like so caught up in conversation that we didn't take any of your questions. But if you guys have any questions for us about anything Booksplosion related, hit us up in the comments section in the chat, I guess is what it's called.
In the chat. But we can start like by picking up kind of where we left off because we didn't get through all of 2015.
Yeah.
Right?
We had a very like jam-packed 2015
Yeah,
we did a lot of shit.
Last month we talked about our origins and our first like year and a half of Booksplosion. So let's start with the 2015-2016 era, which is, I feel like when we really started getting busy and like going to all the events and blowing up a little bit. So, we did a lot of exciting things during this time. This was the era where, at least in the beginning, where Christine and I lived together in LA.
I think we still lived together at Y'all West. So the first Y'all West we didn't talk about, but we went to the first Y'all West and did a Booksplosion meetup there. And it was our first like official meetup at an event. Yeah. And I just remember like, it was so cool to see our name on that little platform thing.
There was a sign and everything.
And like the room was set up so nice with like those 3 directors chairs with like the really fun mics with like the poofy on it.
I wish we could do like a slideshow of pictures as we're talking about this.
I know. And like it was such a full room. And then afterward, it was like there was a whole bunch of people waiting to talk to us after. So they had to like make a makeshift kind of like lineup outside. And I just remember being like so overwhelmed with the love. Everyone was so nice and so nice.
I remember just in general too, like we didn't know what to expect with Y'all West. Like, at this point we hadn't been to Y'all Fest, right? Like Y'all West was our
this was our first thing. Yeah.
It was the first Y'all West
ever. Yes.
Like Y'all Fest had happened at least a couple times.
Yes.
But Y'all West, this was the first one.
Yeah.
And we basically emailed them and were like, please give us a room, give us a space to have a meetup. Like we'd love to.
Well, we were like, if we don't have an official meetup, we're probably gonna plan a meetup there. So it's just more organized when they give us a room, so we're not like taking up space.
Was this before or after the BookCon fiasco?
This was after. The BookCon fiasco was 2014.
Okay, I don't think we really talked about that aspect of the event. We talked about like PA, but I don't remember talking about how they didn't give us a panel or any. Like we had a very unofficial meetup, and we got basically mobbed by people. It was so like disorganized chaos.
Right.
I've talked about this on Those Working Fangirls, and I'm getting very.
It was. They like gave us a semi-official place to have like
a booktube meetup. This is at 2014 BookCon, so we're not getting confused. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, 2014 BookCon. I think it was the first BookCon.
It was the first BookCon. Mm-hmm.
So there was also a whole degree of like not sure what to expect with this because normally BEA is a trade event where only professionals in the book selling and publishing industry attend. And so this was open to the public of more of like a con or a festival where like anyone could buy a ticket and attend. So I think also they didn't know what to expect much either because it was the first one. And like we were so excited to have a semi-official like book to meet up in a certain area. But no one was prepared for the sheer amount of people who showed up for it.
Yeah, it was just like it was insanity. Kat and I were just trying to get to the meetup together, and we
didn't even
couldn't.
make it to the space. We didn't even make it to the official space. We were just like an island surrounded.
We kept getting stopped, and it was so surreal and so nice because everyone was so nice. But like people, I remember the official BookCon security being like, "You got to move this. Get out. You can't do this here." And we're like, "We're not doing this."
Yeah, we're like, "Can you help us? Like, we don't know how to move this. Like, every time we take a step, like, more people show up and they're like trying to say hi or get pictures or something."
Yeah, it was a crazy moment, and it was like that. And then after that, every BookCon, it was just like everyone who subscribed was there. So it was so cool.
That was one of the first events where we really got to like see our offline impact, because like when you're making videos and you see comments and subscribers and stuff, like there's still like it's hard to register in like real life terms until you're standing there like with real life people coming up to you and like talking about your videos or wanting a picture or something. And it was surreal in the best way possible.
Yeah, we were back to back, just like rotating.
Island, yes.
I just like kept thinking of like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, except people weren't attacking; it was people saying hi. But anyway, back to the first Y'all West. I remember like you guys came to stay, I think, at my new apartment. No, that was Kat. That's Kat and my apartment. Yeah, Jesse came to the apartment. Yeah.
Yes. I remember one very significant thing that happened. The ghost in the cupboard. I unlocked.
Oh yeah. The cupboard ghost.
Yes. Christine and Kat had this like cupboard that would never open. Like they like
it was stuck.
Yeah.
It was a cabinet.
Shut, and then Jesse opened it and let the ghost out.
Yes. This is on a vlog somewhere out there.
It is. I think it's on like Catty-tastic vlogs.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. But that happened. I remember it was just like such a nice environment because it was a pretty small the first time, and it was easy to get around everywhere and meet everyone. It's like talk to all the authors and
right. That's when I met Ransom and Tahara for the first time.
Nice.
I was like, losing my mind. I was like trying to get the courage to like go talk to them, and I just couldn't do it. I feel like somebody had to help like get me over there or something.
I can't remember. What had they already come to? I think they had already come to the Kat and I's apartment for a video. Had they? I can't remember.
I thought that was later.
I can't remember. I don't know. They all meshed together.
I definitely don't know. I have zero memory about any of this stuff.
But yeah, maybe I met them for the first time with you. Yes, in that room up above the thing. It was at a different place.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
The second day was at a different location.
I remember just like being so intimidated because there were so many like big.
I remember I met Susan E up there from the Angel Fall series. She was really nice.
Oh, I remember meeting Marissa Meyer.
Yeah, we got pictures of all of them up there.
Yeah,
they were very nice. But yeah, and they, oh my God, it was in a different place. And then we walked to Santa Monica 3rd Street Promenade and had dinner with the West twins.
Right.
Really nice. Mm-hmm. It was really nice. And like, we did a really beautiful photo shoot with Natasha and the three of us. I remember just like those pictures were my profile picture for so long.
Kat and I also shot collabs on that trip.
Right.
And my camera like shut off mid collab. Some kind of blindfolded. I wasn't paying attention.
Did we talk about this last time? Because I remember that story. Okay. When did I talk about this? But my throat went out the day before Y'all West.
Right.
It was the worst. This was the year of that. Like before
Right.
every con, I was just like fucked vocally. I think it was like anxiety was inducing it to come back every time.
We also went to like an improv show or something.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
that where we went to like the funniest improv show ever?
I think I don't know. I think that was just you and me that went to the funniest one ever. Shitty Jobs.
Yeah, I do remember you and I went to one. It was
the guy from Parks and Rec.
I don't remember that. I do remember that we went to an improv show and it was funny. But Christine, you and I went to like a handful of improv shows, so like they're all blended together in my mind.
Yeah, I'll never forget the one where they like go to the movies and they watch someone like draw hand by hand, screenshot by shot a cartoon. Like, it was just you had to be there, but it was.
Was that the one where he was like walking through the aisles of the audience? Like,
it was very funny.
I do remember that vaguely.
But anyway, okay. Should we start taking cues or should we keep moving down here?
Yeah, I mean, shoot us. I haven't seen any questions pop up yet.
Well, we haven't like prompted. So if you have questions that you want us to answer, start shooting them in the chat so like we can get to them.
Yeah.
But okay, so is there anything else that you like sticks out to you from like 2015? Like, do you remember the first Y'all Fest?
I don't remember the first Y'all Fest, but I do remember the first Comic-Con of 2015.
That was the next year.
Oh,
it wasn't. It was.
There's so many-
No, it wasn't. It was 2015 because that was the week Carry On came out.
Yeah. Wait, no. But 2016, I thought Carry On came out.
No, Carry On came out October 2015 in a week where like
Oh yeah.
the Twilight, the Life After whatever, the Twilight book came out and a new Rick Riordan book came out. It was a very big week for book releases. And I read Carry On that weekend while we were at Comic-Con. And then I immediately read it again because I loved it so much.
That was when we went to we saw the Shadowhunter setup before the Shadowhunter show had started at that Comic-Con.
Oh, yeah. We got all the tattoos and stuff, the runes, temporary tattoos.
Yeah. I was sick before every fucking one of these, so they blend together. Okay. The peculiar event?
Yeah.
The peculiar.
Everything is so mixed up right now.
I know. We did so much in these years that it's like, and it's been long enough that like everything's starting to mush together for the first time. Like I was trying. Sorry. Yeah, no.
We also talk about 2015 BookCon or BEA and BookCon because that was with Reagan, right?
No, that was Y'all. Oh my God, yeah. Wait.
And then we did Y'all Fest with.
Reagan was at Y'all Fest with us.
But
that was 2016. That was 2016, I think, when she was at Y'all Fest.
Reagan as well, though. She stayed with us.
Yeah, I know. We went to the Star Kid performance with her.
Yeah.
The Wild Wild West dysentery star.
Yeah.
Star
Oregon Trail.
The Oregon Trail.
We also did like the lip sync to Shut Up and Dance with Me.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a good time.
Oh my God. Yeah. So if you have questions to direct us here, it would be great.
We're making this so complicated with our time.
We're having like memory overload. Do you remember?
The thing is, we were going to play a game later of trying to like remember the books of the month from that year in order. So like I didn't look up the timeline ahead of time because I was like, that would spoil it. So now I have no idea what month or year any of these events happened because like I didn't even refresh my memory about them. And sometimes in my brain, I still think last year was 2019. So like I don't.
Like 2018 feels like it was last year. Like I can't and then like 2015, 2016, 2017 even have started to like
mush together. Yep.
Mackenzie says, do you remember what your favorite Booksplosion book was that year? 2015 or 2016?
Let's should we just focus on 2016? I don't know.
Let's go to 2016 because 2015 is mush, I guess. We didn't talk about the Peculiar event, which was so cool. Ransom
Let's talk
Riggs.
about that really fast, and then we'll move on to 2016.
So Ransom Riggs invited the three of us to moderate or host his event in Atlanta, Georgia. And it was a Peculiar themed event where you're supposed to dress up like the book. So we all dressed up in like 40s garb-ish garb and did that like right now it feels like an iconic photo shoot to me. The Peculiar photo shoot in the hotel in Atlanta, which was perfect for that photo shoot. They had these old-timey phones around and like so many empty hallways.
We just kept like exploring. It was like such a big hotel.
Yeah. That photo shoot was so much fun too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we still like photos.
Yeah. I love those photos.
It was the first time I sponge curled my hair since I was like a little girl. And I brushed it out and it was like out to here after. Cray.
Oh my gosh. I remember being so nervous about that event too, just because like it's my favorite author. And like
I feel like we didn't plan it out enough either. Like for some reason, I feel like we were kind of winging it, and I was like really nervous.
Yeah.
We had like something to pull out of a hat. I remember, like your hat. We had stuff in it to like I don't know. Were we pretending to be characters or something?
Oh yeah, we played some kind of like game.
I thought that was at one of the y'alls. I thought that was like a y'all west.
No. We did it with Ransom too.
Yeah. We like acted out characters from the book, from the Peculiar book, and like we had to guess who it was or whatever. But
yeah,
and I was like running around during the Q&A session to like have people answer or like ask questions.
Oh, I remember that.
It was chaotic, but I was just like so nervous, like it was such a blur. So
it is such a blur for me too. I was like so nervous we were gonna like let him down.
I know. It felt like such a big deal in the moment.
It was a big deal. It was like a big school auditorium that they had it in too. But like it was fine, I guess. And then afterward, like the little meet and greet was so nice. We were like next to them in the meet and greet. It's so weird.
Yes.
Like he was signing books and then we would get the books to sign right after.
Like, are we allowed to sign this?
I know.
Felt very weird for sure.
But we met like Victoria from Tasticopoulos. Was that her screen name? Which was so nice. And we met a lot of people at that event, which was nice.
Yeah.
I was like trying to think of like I'm making a list of places, like wish list places for like the book tour for book 3. And if I get to go, I have put like I want to suggest Atlanta because it's been so long since I've been down there.
It's a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's move to 2016 now. Sound good?
What was our favorite book of that year?
Favorite book of 2016?
I don't remember any book besides Carry On.
I remember.
Even though it came out in 2015, we didn't read it as our Booksplosion book of the month until like mid 2016.
2015 was Six of Crows.
Probably.
It was because we were still living in the cat Polandy-tastic apartment. The cat apartment, catty-tastic Poland bananas apartment.
I have a list of the 2016 books if you want me to go over them.
Don't.
Are we gonna guess?
No, we're not doing that game today.
Okay. Then go ahead, go over them. I was like, if we're playing that, we can't.
No, it's a different one. Okay, we got Passenger, Book Thief, Lady Midnight, Second Chance Summer, What We Saw, Anti-Darken.
Wait, you're going too fast. I need to picture the title before you go to the.
Let me go back and I'll slow it down.
Okay.
Passenger.
Okay.
The Book Thief.
Okay.
Lady Midnight.
Okay.
Second Chance Summer.
Okay, that's okay, maybe if you said Morgan Matson.
What We Saw.
Oh.
You guys, it was a very serious book. Very serious.
By Aaron
Hetzler, yeah.
I don't remember like the plot at all.
Anyway, Anti-Darken.
Is that what the game is?
No. Cursed Child. The Call.
Oh, Cursed Child.
Wait, the what?
The Call. Magnus Chase in the Gods of Asgard.
I knew that one. It was coming. I was like, the next one's Magnus Chase.
The sun is also a star.
Oh.
And Gemini.
Wait, when was Carry On?
We never read Carry On for books.
I don't think we did Wayward Son for sure.
We did Wayward Son for sure. Did we not read Carry On for Booksplosion?
Maybe not, because I read it by myself, I think, during the move when I was moving.
I
And you were
swore,
moving too.
am I only remembering Wayward Son?
I think so.
I think I've just read Carry On so many times that like my brain is just like it must. One of them must have happened.
7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, I'm missing a book.
Carry On.
There's only 11 on this list.
Was there a
Did
read?
we do a movie?
Yeah,
I know
did
we
we?
did a movie a couple times.
Was it Paper Towns? Did we do? We did Paper Towns one year.
Oh, we're a mess today.
And we did the Hunger Games.
The Mockingjay was last time though. We talked
But
about.
that was the book. We did a movie reread. We did a movie and book.
Wasn't that Paper Towns?
Let me look it up. Okay, I'm gonna.
The Paper Towns movie was 2015 though, I think. Okay, let's see. Out of all the Booksplosion challenge collab videos, which was your favorite?
Oh,
From that year, for 2016.
From 2016.
in the 2016 playlist, there's only 11.
Only 11?
There should be 12.
Yeah, there should be 12. That's where I got these books from, too.
Oh, you mean books. We might have skipped a month.
But we
Yeah,
definitely
we skipped a month till last year. Last year was our first month ever skipping. We've been
Are you
pre-dedicated.
Sure that we didn't skip like July.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm positive we didn't skip a month, but I think it might have been a movie.
It might have been a reread or a movie, or that we didn't like have to read a new thing. I can't remember, but whatever. The collab question. Which is your favorite Booksplosion collab from the first couple years?
I really liked the marshmallow one because that was just.
That's what I was about to say. The marshmallow one. I mean, I don't know if it was fun in the moment because I can't remember, but like the footage and the way that Christine edited it was fantastic. So
I don't think it was that fun in the moment because it was very uncomfortable and like kind of gross. We were like drooling on ourselves. And, like we got these.
Who got jumbo marshmallows? Like who was that?
Okay, I think we all went to the grocery store together and saw that there were only jumbo marshmallows.
No, I think you are the only. I think you got those, and you were like, "These are the marshmallows I got." And we were like, "Okay."
No, I guarantee it was the only ones there.
I think it was probably.
They were the only ones they had. Okay, but sorry, I just got a random thing from. Okay, sorry, the HOA. What was I saying? Okay. The marshmallow one. All I fucking remember is being tortured as I edited that because our air conditioning had broken. So I had to edit it on my little computer and it couldn't handle the amount of captions I was doing. So every caption made it freeze.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, I'm never gonna finish this fucking video. And everyone loved it. So it was totally worth it. But I can't really love it because I just remember the torture of editing it.
Oh my gosh.
I love the one that we did on one of the hotel beds. I think it might have been Kat's one for that year where we did like one word hints for the book. And
one word book challenge, yes.
Yeah, it was so funny.
For you, one of the most obscure things ever.
I've watched that one so many times. And then I really love, I don't know, I love all of them. I like the one I did that year too. Wasn't that the one like the one with the pictures where it was like who's most likely to we did?
Yeah, the year we did that. That was fun too.
That was fun too. And we also did 2016. We did the backwards word challenge at my new apartment during the marked girl thing. And
Oh,
that one was so funny. Like that video is so fun.
there's also the mouth year one.
That's my least favorite of all time.
Yeah, because you were drooling everywhere. So
I hated that so much. Like my teeth hurt from the air.
Oh
I'm
my
too
God.
sensitive for those
Oh my
teeth
word.
holders.
Let's talk about the Marked Girl trailer. Let's do it.
Yeah, so 2016, we were invited by Lindsay Klangle to be in her, like, she was making her own trailer for the book, and she wanted us to star in it. So Jesse and Kat were flown out, and they came out like a day early or something, so we could hang out and do collabs. And I like picked them up at their hotel, and we went and filmed the backwards book challenge and the oops, I did it again, Plum Bananas XX.
Oh my God.
And I forget what we did on yours' channels. Like, was that the book weight challenge?
I don't know if it was that.
Wait, Gordon Blah says guess the book weight was their favorite.
Wait, who said it was their favorite?
Look in the chat, Gordon Blah.
Guess the book weight was my favorite. We were literally talking about that pretty recently. I was like, I was really coming up with weird ideas back then. Because what even was that video?
Well, because we were trying to come up with more original ideas. Because like we've done some of the more like simple, straightforward ones.
Yeah.
So like it was like, how do we come up with something fresh and different? Let's get these mouth guards and put them in our mouth.
That's what I was like. Let's do the movie poster recreation challenge.
Was that the year that we did the face paint where we painted?
No, that was 2018. We like that way, or 2017. Like that was future. We did. This is when I started the movie poster one, which was another like chaos fuck cluster fuck. But like it was cool.
Oh man.
Okay. I think we had another question here. Of all the years of Booksplosion, which year's lineup and book would you redo if you had to? Like book lineup of books would you redo if you had to? 2016 and 2015, we had some good books mixed with some okay books. But like that lineup in 2016, we had a lot of bangers.
Super.
I like if we just had to redo the books, or like are we redoing the whole year? Like that's like it makes everything really different.
I'm gonna ask this question. If you were to go back and relive one of the Booksplosion years, which one would it be?
Like, would we relive it exactly the same, or would it be different? Would it be us now doing it?
I think us knowing, like, us going back in time, knowing what that year like entailed, but like
in our same body.
Yeah, like with no. How am I asking this? I'm like so confused in my own head. Like knowing everything that we've been through, going back and being able to relive.
I would do 2017.
2017?
Mm-hmm.
I think I would do 2015 again. But I think I would have quit my job and like focused on like YouTube and Booksplosion at the time, because that was just always kind of holding me back a little bit. And I feel like I would have been less stressed and been able to enjoy Booksplosion a lot more back then. So.
I think I would have done 2015 again as well. I mean, for a number of reasons, but also because then I get to read Carry On for the first time again. But that was the year that we had a lot of events. Like I feel like we had a lot of events to do, and I would like to do some of them again, but like be more prepared.
See, like by 2017, like we were still doing all the events, but we like had them down. Yeah. And it was still like so exciting, and everyone was so excited still. Like I felt like I was past my like big issues with my talking. So But yeah, 2017, I just have such great memories. And we did like New York City Comic Con that year too. And yeah, we did a lot of stuff that year. I'm trying to remember like the specific panel that year, but we were back at BookCon. We had met Chad Michael Murray that year. And we had all those great photo shoots with Jenna. And we also had the meet and greet for the first time, which was nice because it was like an organized thing. So we wouldn't have to just like clog up space on the floor on the second day of BookCon. It was nice. That was the year that they were like, "Oh, I loved you in Breaking Bad" to me as they got to the front of the meet and greet. Like they were at the end of the line. And they thought that I was the actress who plays Jessica Jones. Oh my God, why am I blanking on her name?
Christina Ricci.
No, not Christina Ricci. It's the actress that plays Jessica Jones is what the fuck is her name? Kristen Ritter. And my name's Christine Riccio. And I just went along with it. I was like, thank you. When they told me that they were like, loved me in Breaking Bad, I was very confused, but I didn't want to like bum them out. And then that same year, Jesse came to Comic-Con and Sasha, and we had so much fun there in San Diego. And at the Random House party, Kristen Ritter had a book out and she didn't come, but they had like the book covers of every author's book there as a name tag. And since she didn't come, I was like, can I have this name tag? And I wore the Kristen Ritter name tag for Bonfire. Yeah, what a time. Let's see. If you could reread one Booksplosion book again for the first time, what would it be?
You can't say Wayward Son. I saw Cat's face. I'm kidding. You can say it.
I mean, I'll name one aside from the obvious. Probably something like Six of Crows.
It's a good one.
I would say like The Call. That book was so unexpected. I was so raptured by that book.
It is, to this day, I feel it is the best comp to the Hunger Games in that it made me feel like
horrified,
so like anxious and horrified, but like it was so thrilling and like horrifying, and you couldn't look away from it. And it was also so unexpected because we were like we hadn't heard a lot about this book, and so like we went into it not knowing, and like it was the first book to make me feel like as thrilled as I felt reading the Hunger Games for the first time. Because it was just it was so good. It was so unexpectedly good, and also so just unexpected in general, because it was one of the books I've read in so long where I genuinely did not know what was going to happen, because like anyone could die at any time, and like you really felt that.
Yeah. Do you guys remember the Polish edition?
Oh,
if you like open the inside flap for like,
we're blurbed in the Polish
edition. We didn't know this was happening or anything. Some like a viewer like sent this to us and was like, "Oh, you're like in the inside cover." So it says like our names right there. It's very interesting.
It's very cool.
The publisher didn't notify us about it or anything.
No, we had to all.
Like, oh, did you know that you're like in this? Like,
yeah, we had to order it off of the Bookpository.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jesse, what were you gonna say? Did you have a book?
Oh, I was just gonna mention the Call thing. I'd probably say like Six of Crows, honestly. I think so. Yeah.
Okay, we have to talk about our first Booksplosion cosplay bash, which happened in 2016. So we had done, Valerie Tejeda had invited us to moderate her book release at VidCon 2015, and it was at Barnes & Noble. So it was our first Barnes & Noble event ever. And I just remember being so blown away that we were doing an event in a Barnes & Noble. It was like dream times. And after that, we knew that Barnes and Noble and the event was so successful. We were like, we should do an event here next year. And we came up with the idea to do the cosplay bash.
Yes.
It was so fucking fun. And yeah, that's when we dressed up. Kat and I did Klexa. Kat, do you remember like when you came early and we like did the dance?
Yeah, that's one of my favorites of like collabs kind of that we've done. Because we just totally like improv'd it over the course of like a couple hours. Like we like came with
I mean, like, we didn't improv it, like we choreographed it and then we did it.
We came with the choreograph like really quickly. Like it wasn't that planned.
The choreography, but yeah.
Yeah.
But that's how we do all the choreography.
Well, we don't usually choreograph the lip syncs. We usually just like
this is what started it. Like the March. This was the first time we had choreographed a little bit, and it went so well that from that point on, I was like, we need to choreograph.
Yeah. No, but I really like that video.
Yeah.
Because I also thought our costumes were great, and we had the photo shoot down in the garage area, which was like a gritty like backdrop.
It was so good. I think, Jesse, did you take those photos for us?
Yeah. I also remember like driving to VidCon with you guys dressed up like that, like in the car and stuff. We went out to eat before, I think, and you guys were like, "Oh,
we went to Starbucks."
We went to Starbucks and we went to Cheesecake Factory because Christine and I filmed this video.
We practiced it the night before. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wanted to make sure that like our shit was good. So we were like doing a test run of like the makeup, and then we're like, yeah, let's film this video. And then we had to go pick Jessie up from the airport, like in Klexa makeup.
Yeah, I was so excited about that choreography because like there was this moment that like I wanted like Kat to like pop up behind me but not be in the shot, and then like it came out so good.
It was like just like pop up because we did one take that was like a one shot all the way through that was really good. And like even after you edited it, like we had a couple takes, so you could edit like the best version of it. But there was one run through that was just like a good straight run through with like no mistakes. And I remember when we were showing like Jessie and Natasha, I don't remember who else was there. But like even they were like, ooh, when like I popped up behind you. So it was like surprising.
Yes. It was a great cosplay. And then Jesse was Captain Hook.
Right.
And I remember Natasha did his makeup.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what to be. She's like, you're gonna be Captain Hook. And I was like, okay.
Because she was being the evil queen. Yes. And your Captain Hook costume went really well with our Klexa costume. Right. So it kind of all went together.
Took some fun photos at Barnes and Noble, as we do.
Yes. In that first year, was it upstairs or downstairs? I think it was downstairs. It was downstairs, yeah.
It was like kind of close to the front.
Yeah. They moved it upstairs to 2017, I think. Yeah. But then,
like a lot of people dressed up as well that came to the event, which was really fun. We did like a program with, like, the cosplay.
Yeah, Carmen was like the Tessa cover from Clockwork Princess, I remember.
Thankfully, a lot of our friends dressed up as well that were there with us.
It was, it's so nice. I just watched the video and there was just like so many people dressed up. It was so great. It's really fun. But like every year doing that, like our costumes were so fun. I have them all on my wall in mixed tiles because they were so great. And everyone else, like all of our friends got really into it with us, which really made it awesome. Right. Yeah. Will we get a farewell meet and greet tour? I don't know, but if I do
if we had the money to do
it, we do it. But when I do a book tour, hopefully for book 3, I'm going to ask them both to moderate one. So hopefully you'll get to see us again.
Yes. That's because Booksplosion is ending does not mean our friendships are ending.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna stay friends and still do stuff together.
Yeah. It would be cool if we could all do one of the stops. Knock on wood.
Yes.
This happens. Everyone please pre-order my book 3 when it comes out, because that's what's gonna be like. If people pre-order it, they will give me a tour.
Any idea about like where you might go? Because like if you're doing one in LA, Like,
I'm not going to do LA. I'm asking for either San Diego or San Francisco.
okay.
Well, if I get to pick, because LA, like, not many people come out because there's so much going on all the time. So it's so anxiety inducing, any LA event. And I'm just like, I'd rather go somewhere I don't go as much and that doesn't have like 100 things going on all the time. So people are busy. So, and I just did an LA one for Better Together. So, but anyway, yeah, when the book comes out, like the pre-orders is what dictates if they're going to give me a nice tour. So please pre-order. I'm hoping it'll be soon. Like I'm thinking in the next couple months. But yeah, it would be cool to make one Booksplosion event, but it depends, I guess, on locations. So we'll see. All right, let's see here. Do y'all have Booksplosion bloopers, like video or like stuff that I don't know what that means?
I guess like bloopers from collabs and stuff.
I mean, we usually put them at the end of the collabs.
Yeah. Or even just leave them in because they're funny.
Yeah.
I always rewatch. This is like skipping ahead to 2018. I always rewatch the Jessie the Reader. Who can be the best Jessie the Reader? I think it's so
my mom is obsessed with that one. That's like
so funny. And then the bloopers are so funny.
I can't watch that one because the K-pop dancing burns my eyes.
Oh my god, it's hysterical. It's so funny. Yeah, that's my favorite. I mean, like, I like the one that I did with you guys, but like since it's me, it's not as funny as like us pretending to be Jessie.
Was that the one where we were like, one of the challenges was like, how does Jessie sleep in a bed? And
Yes, it's so funny. Oh my god. And I always am so sad that we didn't get cats because I won cats and I don't even remember what we did, but it was so fun.
I remember one thing we did was I had you guys draw my tattoos on you.
I didn't remember.
I'm upset about losing that footage too. My hard drive crashed and wiped everything. So I don't even have the footage anymore, which is very depressing.
But it was so nice because we each won one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yours didn't get shown, so.
Yeah.
Loser! Just kidding.
And I should have.
I remember I did not know Kat's tattoos at all.
I did. I slayed that challenge.
You did someone else's tattoos.
I think I did like Monica's or something.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
did one of Monica's tattoos instead of mine.
Yeah. Oh man, good times.
Everyone always comments on cats, like, because we were always at everywhere together, and like every man would be like, "Oh my god, I love your Zelda tattoos." All right.
Think of like other stories from 2016.
There was so much. Do you remember that New York Comic Con? We had like the Harry Potter illustrated edition of Chamber of Secrets, and we had like sponsored photo shoots to do. But we only had one book because and we had to get it delivered to my mom's house. And like we were all in the basement trying to do was it Natasha's picture? And she was like pretending to read to us. And we were sitting on the floor in a little circle around her.
Oh my gosh.
That was the year we saw the Puffs too. It was
oh my gosh, I loved Puffs.
Yes.
Puffs is one of the best plays I've ever seen in my life. It was just a riot from start to finish. Like, we laughed for an hour and a half straight. It was
3 hours, Kat. It was 3 hours. We left for 3 hours. Yes.
It was so fun. It was hilarious. It was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen.
We're in hysterics like the entire time. We came out of it like so high on life.
Wasn't it like a whirlwind too? Because didn't we have like the event, and then we went to eat, and then we went to Puffs?
What event? Was
Like
it
we
someone?
went to the New York Comic Con event, right? Like it was like the event. Then we
It
grabbed a
was
bite,
a long day.
and then we went to
Yeah.
Puff like, right away. Like it was just like bam, bam, bam. Like
I remember after Puffs, we had to catch the very last train home. So we had to like book it to catch the.
Didn't I drive us? And did we park in the parking lot?
You know what? I might be confusing different events because like I don't know shit.
Yeah.
I think I drove us because it was always a like scary drive.
Wasn't it? I feel like, was Paul with us that day?
Paul
Yeah.
was with us for Puffs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was the Shadowhunter day. We went to the Shadowhunter panel. We did our
We did
panel.
have a lot of
I
things.
interviewed the Shadowhunters. Like we did. It was a long day.
Oh my gosh, we do not have that energy anymore.
Like
I don't have that energy.
it was a long
We used
day.
to jam pack so much into our schedules. It's just like,
Yeah, yeah, but it was really good. Yeah, okay, that Harry Potter Q&A at 2017, we did not take any footage of that event, and it was such a cool event. We all dressed in Harry Potter witch garb, right? And it was at New York Comic Con, and we did a Jeopardy board that Jesse and I made this Jeopardy board. Yeah, and it was like the houses competed against each other at the event. And there was this little girl who was like 7 who knew every answer.
But that was in 2016, wasn't
No, it
it?
was 2017. Someone
Okay.
just
Oh, my timelines are all over the place. I guess, yeah, it's fine. But
I loved that event so much, and that's part of my reason why I would do 2017 again.
it was fun making the boards. I remember
It was such a fun event, and it was like the Shadowhunter stuff was so fun. Like they had a really fun panel. It was like I forget what the gimmick at this panel is. Like there was one panel where like McG like got someone to come up and let them kiss Dom. Do you remember that, or was that the one in LA? I went to like a lot of Shadowhunter panels.
I don't remember that at all.
Okay, that was a different one.
Sounds low-key horrifying.
It was. I was like, I can't believe this is happening. This is not PC.
Wait, if we're talking about that event where we did the Jeopardy board, the Harry Potter event, wasn't that also the year that we did those really weird profile pictures where we were all just like laying like we were dead, and we all took the same profile picture?
Yeah.
And then changed it for no reason. This is Jesse, you did a vlog that was something about like what's wrong with her feet, and it got like a weird amount of views.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I just remember something from 2016 though. This was the day that Olivia and Brian made their relationship official. You guys were all there.
Ooh.
And like it used to be scandalous because it was a secret relationship. And that day they like became relationship official, and we all played Ninja. Do you remember?
Oh my gosh, I do remember.
Yeah, it was so fun.
I
And
also remember at one point we went to like a barbecue at your dad's house.
that was in 2015, I think, before BEA, because it was right before. Oh no, it was 2014. Was it like the goodbye party for me?
I don't remember. I remember we drove over in a convertible.
Okay, I think it was his birthday. I think it was his
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like May 31st. It was his birthday.
I think that was the year we did Uptown Funk.
Yeah, it was. And we played like, is that cornhole the thing that we played in the backyard with the black?
That was the year I got Snapchat. Jesse finally convinced me to download.
Oh my God, I wanted to talk about that. So this 2016 BookCon BEA was in Chicago. Okay. And everyone was obsessed with Snapchat except for me. But I couldn't talk because I was in another one of my like horrible, painful spiral sicknesses. So I just sat and like creeped around while everyone had so much fun on Snapchat. Do you guys remember in the hotel?
Yeah, I remember you had to like stay in the hotel or whatever.
Well,
that was the year I got a tattoo at the event at the Chicago BookCon.
that was the year I crept behind Sasha all the time and just scared her because I was silent.
Was that the year with the Sasha Chicago year was when we did the Shadowhunters parody?
Yeah, it was. What do you guys remember from that day? Because I love that video. Still go back and it's so good still.
I just remember how much of a production it was. Like I wasn't expecting to like be shooting all day. It was
a whole production.
Oh, I remember like Sasha's
I knew it was going to be a production.
I remember like I stood on Sasha's like playground thing outside, and her dad was like yelling at us to get
Yeah, I was there with you on top of it, and we got yelled at. Yeah, yeah. Well, because it was old and rickety, and he didn't want us to
Yeah,
get
and you guys
hurt.
were gonna die.
But
I was not gonna die.
we were fine. I was like, I'm an adult. I'm gonna be fine.
Also, I'm pretty sure that BEA BookCon was the Dear Diary stuff, wasn't it? Do you remember that? Dear Diary.
You did that, yeah. You were the Dear
Like,
Diary.
everybody was like joining in. Like everybody
Yeah.
was like doing their own Dear Diary.
Well, I couldn't talk, so I wasn't doing it, but I remember.
Or, like
it.
we were narrating you, like
we were narrating Christine. Yeah, because
Yeah.
she's just writing something.
I don't even know how that came to be.
I
It came to
remember.
be like most of these things do. Just like we're exhausted from a long day and it being late at night, and we all have cameras and we're all giggly, and then we start filming ridiculous bits. But I want to rewatch all of our vlogs from this era now, because like those are where the real memes are.
I remember writing the script for the parody like on the train. I was like finishing mine up, and I was like the train to Sasha's, and it was just like it was so funny. I was so excited. And then Sasha was like, "Can you write mine too?" And I was like, "Sorry, no." Sasha, it's your
I do
video. It's
remember
gotta
that.
be yours.
I'm scrolling on Snapchat memories.
Oh God.
But those were so fun.
Oh my gosh.
And the bloopers are like so happy making for that video. I don't know if it's been a while since you guys watched it, but it's so fun. Oh my gosh, someone said Christine, arguably the best Jace. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I remember
But-
how many takes you had to do if you have the site.
You have the site.
You have the site.
Well, because also like so many people were just sitting watching. So like anytime someone cracked at all, and they could just be like smiling, but if I caught their eye, it was really hard. I remember one time it was going really well, but like Sasha was right in front of me, and she was like, you were like directing, and you were like, Christine, I can't see her, so just keep going. I was like, laughing at me.
Trying to direct some of these videos was a little bit like wrangling toddlers or like cats, because like it's so there's so many people like always talking and like chiming in and stuff. And
Yeah,
it's a really fun time, but it is chaos.
it is. It always is. Yeah. Like I've usually got like Kat and Jesse helping at the camera, and like we're all just like, okay.
Yeah, you have to be like very like a manager, like like an adult with toddlers. It's like, okay, you need to go there, you need to go there, and it's like so different behind the scenes from like what you see on camera. Because on camera, it's just like chaos and funny and stuff. Like behind the scenes, it's like, can we get more booktubers in the bathroom?
Oh my God.
We need more booktubers in the shower.
There's this moment in the bloopers of the Clace video, and I start being like saying like singing a song lyric to get everyone back into place, like I can't remember the song, but it was like a ready, when you say the word ready in the song, and then all of you guys started singing, and I was like, okay.
Oh my god.
And stop. Oh my god.
Was 2016 the Hamilton shoot?
It was. Oh my god. What do you
Yeah.
remember from the Hamilton shoot? Because
Everybody was dying. It was so hot. You had to like towards the end, you had to be like, okay, I have to go eat or something.
I was like gonna faint.
Yeah. So we had to just kind of like do some random shots or whatever to like.
That
fill it.
was the most wrangling cats shoot of my entire life. Because it was so early and everyone was like, I'm tired. I was like, we need to get this done.
And it was
Wasn't
also it was a lot of people who weren't used to doing these shoots. It was like
Right.
their first time doing this kind of shoot. And so they didn't realize how like not fun it was to actually film it.
It looks all great and dandy in the video.
Yeah, it looks like a real fun time on film, but like in reality, we had to get up at like the fucking ass crack of dawn and then like wrangling cats. Yeah,
it's like, because it is fun at moments, but it's like long, so people get tired. The clay shoot, I just remember being fun the whole time. I was laughing the whole time. But the BookTube Sisters was outside. We were on a time crunch because people were gonna wake up and be in the space, so we needed them not there for this. And as it got brighter and hotter and people were out more, they would stop and watch us, and people would get self-conscious, so we wouldn't be getting the shots. And I would get more and more anxious, which like again always leads to me feeling like I'm gonna faint because the sun is really hot, and the mix of like the anxiety and the sun is just like not a good mix. I just remember also like shots with like we're like saw because everyone's like kind of in the background of the shots because you need all the Schuyler sisters, and like Sasha like falling asleep,
barely hanging in there.
there was one shot where like it was everyone like sitting in a line and you had to like go down the line of people, and it took so many fucking times to get that shot because like if one person is a little bit off, you have to do the whole shot again. I remember filming the credits of that was actually fun. It was after, Christine, you had to leave because you had to like go. You had been like working.
I was dying. So Natasha like came with me to the bathroom. I laid on the floor in the bathroom, and that doesn't happen. Like I was on the floor.
I think it was Jesse, you and I had to like wrap up the final credits, but like at that point it started to get a little bit fun because like we were done. So it was like the relief of being done. It was like, okay, just do a little jig for your like shot credits.
Yeah, I had mapped out those shots so intricately. Like I had a shot by shot playlist, and I was so not playlist list. And I was so upset that I didn't get to like finish it out because that video kind of like toward the end, it doesn't have the intricate shots because I was dying. Everyone was tired. Like it kind of ends anticlimactically. In the beginning, the shots are so cool and like choreographed.
I remember like we watched back footage like in the hotel. I don't know if it was like later that night or like the next day.
Yeah, because it was so good.
So many things.
Yeah.
Like I remember like this being something like I was just standing ridiculously or something.
Yeah.
Also, when we were shooting, Casey Neistat rode by or something.
Yeah, drove around us on one of his scooters.
No way.
Oh,
but
I didn't know.
Christine didn't know who he was. So then like when Jessie, you and I were telling her, she's like, we were like all of a sudden concerned. We're like, is this going to be spoiled in his fucking vlog?
I was like, what?
Like, what's that?
Was the next year? Are we going to talk about this next time? The someone in the background.
So that was like I had learned everything from working with this group the last 2 years. I was like, okay, I don't want to sing my own song. I want it to be a song that's already done. Like I want Jesse to film it. Like, I need like an assistant behind Jesse so that he can film smoothly. Like we had Zoe behind you. Like that's
like holding his back so like he didn't back up.
Yeah. I had like Kat helping direct when I was like in the shots, like everything.
That was the we need more booktubers in the shower moment.
Yeah. So it was like it went so much smoother because I had
we also had a smaller group. I feel like it was
not on purpose. It was because they weren't allowed to come into the hotel room where like the guests were, and we were guests that year, so it was like a whole thing. But I had planned out all the shots.
We actually had a lot of choreography for that one where we were like spinning in a circle.
Yeah. I had planned out all the shots. I had like the choreography. Remember I did like a crash choreography. I was like, okay, learn the choreography with me right now. If you don't get it, step out.
Yeah.
But let's see. Christina, I know you went to school for you did a little apprentice on YouTube. Did you ever think about directing more seriously? Sorry, so Chatna just asked, am I saying your name right? Is it Chatna? if I ever thought about directing more seriously, like I at first thought I wanted to be a director, but like working on set with people I don't know as much gives me a lot of anxiety. Like I've thought about it, but like I don't think it would be like a healthy experience anxiety wise.
Like with YouTube, you get to be in, so you have so much more control over every element, like especially creative control. You don't have to answer to anyone else. Like you can actually do your vision.
Yeah, I mean with YouTube also it's like I'm working with my friends and like it's different. Like I love doing it like when for like, you know, every once in a while, but I think directing on a bigger scale wouldn't be my like cup of tea. Just like because I tend to like want to hermit. And you have to collaborate with everyone as the director. Like
Also, it's not just directing on YouTube. Like you get to put your fingers in like all the creative pies. You get to write, you get to plan the cinematography, you get to act in it, like you get to do everything.
Yeah, actual directing, like even just like actual like making a film is such a collaborative group project. You have to like put your trust in so many different people, and at any moment it could like change. So and you can lose like again, like Kat was saying, creative control. You know, when you're like such a control freak, I think a lot of YouTubers are very control freaky because like we create our own content in every single aspect. It's really hard to trust and let go of that power. And it's anxiety inducing because you're like, oh gosh, like this could change and like be completely different than I ever imagined it, and there's nothing I could do about it because like it's everyone else's too.
Yeah, I mean it's also the very different things, like it's the writing and the directing and the acting and also the editing. That's another big one because like in a traditional movie, like those are all separate jobs. Whereas, and like, you don't know if they all share the same vision enough to have something that's like.
Well, like the director can be there with the editor and like, but ultimately the producers who's funding the movie are going to get the final say in the cut. Yeah. That's why you get like director's cuts sometimes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm actually, Mackenzie, I'm Enneagram 3. What Enneagrams are y'all? Jesse, Kat? I know what they are, but like you can share.
I'm 6.
Wait, do you know what I am?
Yeah, I know you're a 5.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say 4 because you and I both thought we were 4s for a while, and then
yeah, like, you're a 5-wing 4, and I'm a 3-wing 4. Yeah. Jesse, I feel like you've like interacted with Maureen the most. What do you feel about being a 6?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's very fitting for my personality, honestly. So.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, you go.
I haven't like done like a ton of research into like my type, so. But.
Are you a wing 5?
I don't know. I can't remember.
All right.
I'll ask Maureen. I'll remember.
Maureen,
I feel like you'd be a wing 5 more than a wing 7 because a wing 7 is more extra. I don't know. Maybe you could be a wing 7. The wing 7 is like. The 7 is like the extrovert.
7 is Sasha. But like Maureen is the queen of Enneagrams. And like whenever I'm talking to her, she like unveils things about like my personality that I haven't even realized. And like she'll be talking to whoever's next to me. And I'm like, oh my God. And like she'll unveil something about them. And like, that's so accurate. She's like, yeah, it's a classic like 2-wing. She knows everything. It goes at the wings, like in the Enneagrams, is like the most accurate personality, like I don't know, like what's it called when you like pull apart a personality? It like lays out every aspect of your personality, like under stress and under like enjoyment and like at neutral status. And it's all so accurate once you find the right one for you. Crazy shit. Saturn says, I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, you could take an Enneagram test, but my Enneagram test came up 4 the first time, and like I didn't relate to it. And then I talked to Maureen, and she was like, "You're a 3." And then Kat was like, "Yeah, I think you're a 3." And I was like, "What is a 3?" It fits so much. Anyway, okay. Sorry, Enneagram rant.
Okay.
Do we have any final questions before we wrap up?
Yeah, Final questions.
Wait, Jesse, did you have a game for us this time?
Oh yeah.
A little bit. It's not like that fun of a game, but
Let's try it.
Is it better or worse than the plastic mouth guard class?
better?
Good game.
It's just a character guessing game. So I was going to give you the name of the, because sometimes it's hard to remember character names. So I was going to give you the name of the character, and you had to guess which book
Let's do it.
from. Okay. Should I start easy?
Go ahead. Are we doing it like last time, like one at a time?
Yeah, well, back and forth. Christine, you can go first.
Okay.
I was going to give her a really easy one, but I'll just...
Give it then.
No, give me the easy one.
I'll give you both easy ones for the starters. Okay. Emma.
Emma?
Yeah, these are from 2016 books, by the way. So
is Peculiar Children.
No.
Is there an Emma in that?
Yeah.
Who's Emma?
Lady Midnight.
Oh, that easy? I was
I
thinking harder
said
than that.
hello.
Oh wait, isn't there an Emma in Peculiar Children though?
Yes.
So
but
that's right, technically.
No, we didn't read Peculiar Children in 2016.
Didn't we read the second one?
That was 2015.
Are we not including 2015?
No, it's 2016 only. Okay. Kat, you're getting an easy one too because I said that. So Magnus.
Oh, okay, that one's easier.
But you have to get the title of the first book correct. So.
Oh, Magnus chasing the hammer of Thor.
That's the second one.
Yeah, that is the second one. Christine.
Isn't it Magnus Chase
Now, what
and
is it?
the gods of Asgard?
Yeah. Wow, what a plot twist, both of you. Okay,
Oh my
Christine.
Mm-hmm.
Leda.
I know it. Guess,
Hold on.
Christine. Guess.
I'm gonna guess.
Faster.
I need a millisecond to go through the things that Jesse went through.
No.
Okay,
Time
I'm the call.
No.
No, it was Anti-Darkened by Kirsten White.
Correct.
Oh, fucking A. I knew that name. I just couldn't place it.
Now it's my turn, which I'm probably going to miss and Christine will get because that's the pattern we have.
I can't stand this game now.
Okay. Kat, we have Kate.
You glitched out, so I didn't hear.
Oh,
Kate.
I know what it is.
You glitched out. I can't hear.
Christine, be quiet. Kate.
Is this Second Chance Summer?
No.
Is it one of us is lying? One of them is lying?
Bessie, we're in 2016. No.
Oh no, wait, it's the other one. It's the other one. It's the other one. It's the other one.
Yes.
God damn it.
Oh my goodness. We didn't even read One of Us is Lying as a book.
Yes, we did.
No,
we
we
read
read
her other book.
Liars. And then not that year. Anyways, Christine, it's your turn.
Wait, we read We Were Liars, and then we did read the second one too. Yes, we did.
No, we read Genuine Fraud, which was a different book.
Okay, we never read Genuine Fraud.
We did
We
a
read-
mini explosion for Genuine
did.
Fraud. We didn't
We
read
did.
It wasn't called Genuine Fraud. What the fuck is Genuine Fraud?
Genuine Fraud.
Genuine Fraud!
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did. We did. Okay, we didn't read it for Booksplosion, but we did a campaign for it.
She's
outside of
speaking of the Karen at McManus book.
Yeah,
Where is it?
we
Christine,
did.
you're
Two can keep a secret.
Yeah, but that is a different author.
Wait, you can keep a secret. Did we read that one?
Yeah, we
That's
did
Karen
do-
McManus.
we did
Yeah.
do Karen- But you were saying we were liars because a completely different author. So.
Wait, we were lying. Oh, I was thinking One of Us is Lying, not We Were Liars. I got them all confused.
No, for Karen and McManus, did we read Little Monsters?
No, that we did read that. We did do Little Monsters.
Okay, but that is not Karen.
Yeah, but that's not the book, though.
Different author. That's a different author.
Is it? No, it's Kara Thomas. You know what? Whatever. Jesse, hit me with the next one.
Wait, Kat, it's Christine's turn, right?
What did you just do?
Kate.
And I got that one right. Yeah.
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 It's
Okay.
Christine's turn.
Okay, Albus.
Dumbledore? Oh, are you talking about Albus Dumbledore? Are you talking about the cursed child?
You got there eventually.
Is that your guess? Jesse, that one was too easy. Are you
I
fucking
know, but
kidding?
I had to get rid of that one anyway. I'm gonna give you an easy one too. Liesel.
Oh. Weasel was the book thief.
Yes, correct.
Damn it, I knew that one.
Well, so did I. And it was my turn.
Liesel!
Lord help me. Okay,
Oh
Christine.
my god, I'm getting so many messages from this stupid group chat for the Bachelorette. I'm sorry.
Okay, Natasha.
Hold on. This is really hard not to say Bedingfield because that's what it wanted to come out of my mouth. Natasha, Bedingfield! What books did we? The Sun is also a star.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I can't believe I got that.
Neither can I. I was so ready to sweep in with the steal.
Okay, Kat. Edda.
Edda? Edda?
Edda.
Like ETTA?
Like Greta Gerwig.
No.
Shit.
Is it is it Gemina?
No.
Damn it. That
Is
was a shot in
it-
the dark.
Is it Magnus Chase? And
No.
no.
Oh,
man.
is it Passenger?
Wait, her name is Edda?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Neither do I, but I was like, what books have we not done yet?
Okay, Christine. Taylor.
Swift. Oh, sorry.
I know.
Hold on. What the fuck did we read? Why does everything pop out of my brain? Is it Magnus Chase?
Is it Second Chance Summer?
Yes.
Oh man.
Okay, Kat. Hannah.
Hannah. The Call.
No.
I was gonna guess that too, Kat.
So now
Is
you
it-
get your,
Wait,
now you
is
get your
it
chance to steal.
is it Magnus Chase?
Is this one Gemina?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Okay, the last one. Christine, is it you?
I don't know. Actually, I have no idea.
Nessa. If you say Magnus Chase.
I know what it is.
I'm having an issue where like I can't remember literally anything right now.
I'm
Nessa?
surprised I can remember these because I have no memory for anything else.
Is it a book from the beginning of the year?
Don't answer that.
What? Cat?
There's only like 11
Process of
books on this list.
elimination. Process of elimination.
But we didn't do Magnus Chase.
Yes, we did. I said Magnus.
Oh, that was so easy. I didn't even register it. I've been waiting for Magnus Chase. This whole
Oh my god.
Quick answer. You're running out of time.
All right.
What's the key?
What else was there again? Was it the Karen McManus book?
No, it was The Call.
We didn't read Karen McManus in 20.
No, that was so hard.
I thought it was easy.
I don't think it should have been that hard. I think you made it hard. Oh,
Is it Magnus Chase?
oh my god. Okay,
Oh
that was
my
our game of the day.
That was
fun. I enjoy winning.
Oh my gosh, that just threw up a memory in my mind. How did we end the vlogs? That jingle that we used to have? Best moment of the day? Or
Oh
whatever?
no, favorite moment of the day with Natasha and her babe. Hey, hey.
hey.
And yours was worst moment of the day.
Let's talk
Talk
about what we hate.
Everything sucks.
Yes. Oh my god. Wow. Throwback. Man. Good
Yeah,
times.
it was the dark flip side of every favorite moment of the day. Well, this has been really fun. I think next time, we will try to structure this a little bit more.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Yeah, sorry, we dropped the ball. Last time was so easy, and like because we remember the beginning so well, and then the middle mushed. We were like, oh, it's going to be so easy to remember everything. And then we're like, what happened? Everything's a ball. So we will probably meet at the end of this month. I'm thinking like,
we'll discuss after.
We will, yeah. But probably like either the weekend of July 1st. Yeah, that's probably the weekend. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We will post on the Booksplosion Instagram though.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging with us, guys. It's been really nice. And I'm Christine.
I'm Kat.
I'm Jesse. We're Booksplosion.
We're Booksplosion.
We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.